Alright, so let's see how this goes here. This run's going pretty well, but the one thing I didn't really. I didn't even start planning for Seraph until pretty late on. So right here you can see this is the Spell Devour. I did at the very last ring, I could have either duplicated or removed a card, and I chose duplicate because I wasn't totally asleep at the switch, but like I think I was already in the middle of like I don't know. It was pretty late before I even started thinking about it. So that's the only thing that well, that's maybe not the only thing that could go wrong, but that's I'm really gonna have to pay a lot of attention to this, make sure that I don't just play these spells for no reason, for example, because I kind of depend on them a lot. Yeah, because I have this nice little bounty stalker I would like to be able to bring back. I mean, really, yeah, I want to reform everybody all the time, pretty much. So these, yeah. Don't really have any junk spells. It's just if I top four, I could play this. Like that's. I mean, I might miss that spell a little bit later, but if I'm gonna play any spells at all, it has to be that one. I duplicated one of these at the very last opportunity. So my options are: I take 15 pyre damage, or I give up one of my flash freezes. I've only got 2 of them, I think. Could be a tough choice. It's like, do I just believe in the scaling? It's also kind of unfortunate that this Rage Siren, basically I purged too many spells. The Rage Siren is not my only scaling. I've got like 2 of these. It's pretty good for the boss, I guess, but not. My front line's not super beefy, but I have a lot of ways to generate stealth. So stealth and frostbite might do it. So the Rage Siren might not be strictly necessary. So this is a really tough decision. 15 pyre damage. Do I just assume that I'm gonna scale hard? I think I just take the 15. It feels bad, but I think for the Seraph fight, taking 15, if it saves the run later, then it's definitely worth it. Okay. Not the best at talking and thinking at the same time. I should probably if I play this, then I get one of these cost 0. Is that how that works? Yeah. So if I bring a card back, it's the Bounty Stalker. That gets the bonus. Which is kind of nice, but I kind of... Well, it's too late now. Yeah, I wanted to put Endless on the Bounty Stalker, but maybe it doesn't really matter. I don't know if it's worth consuming this. I don't think I'm hyper-scaling just yet. So that's 44 damage and 12 frostbite. So this one right here is still a problem. I don't know. This spells. I have like how many more? I've got 2 moldeds and then the 5 primitive molds. I guess that's probably enough. Start scaling a little bit harder, a little bit faster. have to revive that. I didn't draw any of my stealth very early on, but I don't know, if I have to keep bringing this back, it's going to be hard to keep him alive. Get to decide what floor do I play this on. Do I want to keep him here? I think I definitely want this one to die. It's just I won't really have a front line. It looks like eventually stealth is going to be doing all of the work. It's going to be kind of awkward. Yeah, I think I let this one die, and then I want to. Hopefully I can get a lot of stealth going before the next one takes much damage. And I think I'll do this. Bring back the... I don't know, my deck's gonna thin out and just vanish. And this draft is kind of garbage. I don't think I want to have to reform this draft. I don't think it's doing enough good things. Like, if it were any other Seraph, I would play this. But every time I reform something, I have to purge, or I have to purge a spell that turn. I think this middle floor is pretty strong, maybe not quite strong enough. Oh. Damn it. Tethys is in the wrong place, because there are some situations where the 20, or this 44 damage would kill something, and then he would hit the real target next. I screwed that up. If I had to restart this fight, it's because Tethys needs to be in the back, is kind of one of the most likely ways that I lose right now. That would have been preventable. Remnant Pact on Bounty Stalker. Do I just want to get rid of the offering token? Well, this one... I could use Remnant Pact on the Wickless Tycoon. Let's see, who do I not want to have to reform? Like, you're not really going to kill the boss, you're just going to be dealing random damage to enemies. Like, once you have burnout, I don't have any way to put like 18 burnout on him. He won't last in the last wave long enough, so he's just for trash mobs. So if I'm not really trying to scale him... what does that mean? I guess I just want to keep reforming this one, and this one I don't know, it could go either way. I mean, my real plan is I want stealth on this floor, but I can't do it just yet. I could even play the Molten Encasement and then put Endless on that. I really, really want to have a lot of stealth in this floor. Maybe that's the play. I still want this one to die, so I'm going to put you in the back. Let's build up a little bit of rage. It probably doesn't matter, but let's do it anyway. Okay. I think either the second floor wins, or I'm in a lot of trouble. I think I might be able to reform a whole bunch of chump blockers on the top floor at the last minute, but they're all going to have burnout. So that's not a real plan, that's kind of really sketchy. Okay. Oh, this is awkward, because if I do that, then I don't want these to give stealth to each other. So this one has endless. I'll have it die on the next floor down. There we go. Ooh, that one's gonna get through. So it's gonna hit 2 or 3 times. Maybe probably twice with the frostbite. Yeah, I think 80 plus frostbite. So that's another 20. Yeah, that was a close one, but yeah. It's only 2 hits, not 3. Okay. Ooh, now what? Okay, that's the one that has to get consumed, clearly. Yeah, notice that I have the Flicker's Liquor. That's, like, solving all my energy problems. I almost got card draw instead of floor capacity, but I think floor capacity has been slightly stronger. Okay, oh yeah, this... Like, the Guardian Stone on the top floor with the Rage Siren is a synergy, and then the fact that I have the Light's Gift means that all this armor that I'm stacking is going to persist. There's just no way around it. Everything is stacking there. Okay, I want to play this one first. And... Alright, yeah, that does a nice chunk of damage, I guess. Ooh, do I want to start... I don't think we really need the Wickless Tycoon. I think we just need to You've got Burnout 1, so I can play you this turn and you'll die either way, right? Yeah. It's important to put it behind the other one, though. That one has to take a hit, that one burns out. Yeah, it's a nice turn. Ooh, do these need help dying? They might. This one in the back, I'm gonna deal 50, and then he's only gonna have like 12 frostbite. I think that one needs a little bit of help. That one is just not dying fast enough. It's pretty annoying. Okay, which spell do I want to consume? Ooh, tough one. Do I want to consume that one? Oh wait, I have to summon something so I can make something else cost less. So maybe I have to play this one first. Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, it takes 2 turns now, so that's awkward. This is like not as good as it used to be. Oh, I play this first because when I play this, the other one is free. Okay, how do I... Oh, it's the final round. I see. This might be bad. I thought it's happening a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay, that does a little bit more damage. Well, if I play this, then... God, then the Molten Encasement, which was going to provide 2 stealth, fails to die this turn. So this is like self-defeating. This does almost nothing. This also does almost nothing. This does literally nothing. No matter what I do, it's just nothing helps here. I can save, I guess when the Seraph kills it, and that just means I get to draw that many more cards instead of redrawing that one again. So that's marginally helpful, but not really great. Yeah, oh god. No, there's no... All the cards that I want are here. Look at that. Looks like we won anyway. Okay. I will take it. I was just too busy looking at my hand. I didn't see the red X over the final boss's health. So what would be... I wonder what if it doesn't really matter. But I guess if I needed to do even more damage, I would play this. I would use the flickers. And then I would do that. I guess this just scales. I mean, Tethys... Oh, that's... I mean, I have... That's true. I have, like, pure Frostbite Tethys. So, how many... She has, like, 7 free turns that she can do things. So 7 times a total of, what, 40, and then 6, another 6. So 52 Frostbite times 7 turns. Yeah, it kind of adds up, but I would have thought that I would need even longer. I guess 7 turns, and then 2 more turns is how long it takes to kill the Tycoon. I guess that sounds about right. Because that adds up to 350, and it needs like 10 turns. But then there's also just straight up direct damage that's not Frostbite on top of that. I guess I already had some Frostbite from random spells, really, but... Yeah, mostly, yeah, it's just the stealth and the Frostbite. So yeah, these... I guess I got carried by the... like, double strike, they had plus 10 damage, they had also the special event that makes them tiny. And then, of course, I duplicated as soon as I could. Now I did most of the carrying, but I guess I could have lost if Tethys were a different version of Tethys. Like, the 40 Frostbite, it would have been really hard to kill Seraph if I only had 20, or if I had, like, a totally different upgrade path. 20 probably would have been enough, but it would have been really close. Yeah, that's the monster train. Let's look at the, let's just play the animation this time. I mean, go to all that trouble, might as well. Alright, looks pretty good, at least until they finalize the DLC. That's as much a game as there is right now. I got to play the preview of the DLC, the open beta, the free open beta for like 3 days. That was pretty cool, but you know. And that, I was doing them just kind of in random order, because I didn't want to settle into a routine, but then later on I decided, it's easier to just sort of do one row at a time, just to get used to playing that champion. Try to, you know, really internalize that knowledge before you move on to the next one. This next one, I guess apparently Umbra and Waxing I've got a long way to go, and I guess I don't know, good stuff though. Yep.